The clock is 8:49, taking a live look over Fair Park this morning where the sun is shining. I can see the Ferris wheel out there. Can you believe it? Next Friday, we are less than 2 weeks away from the start of the State Fair of Texas. Now it's really time to start planning for all of the food, the rides, the fun things to see in your calendar. Here with some tips and some new things to know about this year for the fair is Stephanie Allmon from CultureMap. Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning, Cleo. Great to be with you today.
Glad to have you here as well. All right, now for anyone who is either new to North Texas and hasn't been before, when is the State Fair and when's the best time to go?
So this year's State Fair starts next Friday, a little less than 2 weeks away, actually, Friday, September 29th. It runs for 24 days through October 22nd. Now, last year, they welcomed a record 2.5 million people, but they tell us that actually in North Texas, we wait until the last 3 days to go typically. So our first tip is that if you can get there earlier in the run, your chances are better for fewer crowds and shorter lines. Of course, one super packed day is always the All-State Red River Rivalry, or what we used to call the Texas OU or the OU Texas game. Heads up that this year it's Saturday, October 7th, so that'll be a super crowded day. And then a tip for our senior citizens, especially who like to go when they can get a little bit more elbow room. The senior days this year are Thursdays, when seniors, patrons over 60 will get in for just $5.
Okay, so Stephanie, we know that a trip to the fair, it can get a bit pricey, especially when you've got a lot of kids going maybe, but there's a few ways to avoid paying full price. What are some of the best deals? You'd mentioned a few there.
Right. So yes, a day at the fair is not cheap, but the good news is there are so many discounts. Getting through the gate is typically $15 to $25, depending on the day of the week. But on CultureMap, we have compiled a list of every possible discount this year. Some involve bringing things. For example, the first day you can bring 2 jars of peanut butter and get in for a discount. You can bring 5 canned goods on Wednesdays and get in for $5. There are McDonald's tray liners, coupons, special days, and there's even a special discount code for CultureMap readers, which is on our story on CultureMap on our homepage right now. So definitely check that out. No one should pay full price to get into the fair.
Okay, now of course we have to talk about the food, right, Stephanie? What are some of the newest additions that we can't miss?
Right, our best part, right? All right, so besides the iconic Fletcher's Corny Dog, everybody wants to try the creative fried foods. Now, this year's winners of the Big Tex Choice Awards include deep fried pho and Biscoff Cookie Delight, which sounds fabulous, but they just get wilder from there, Cleo. Just try them off so quickly. Right, honey butter biscuit swirls, deep fried sushi, deep fried fireball shots, and for something different, fruity pebble pickles. Now there are some new Dallas restaurants being represented too. Italy, for example, is showing up and bringing deep fried pasta. And then Sandoichi, the very popular Japanese sandwich or Sandoz purveyor, is bringing their sandwiches. And finally, fans of Dole Whip, the creamy tropical treat, will be happy to know that there is a new stand devoted just to a Dole Whip-like dessert. It's going to be at the Lagoon appropriately this year. So check that out if you love Dole Whip.
It looks like a little bit of a stomach ache, but they look good, Stephanie. Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
Gotta try them all, right?
Yes. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I'll be sure to put that information out there to send people to CultureMap.